Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Abimbola, and if this is your first time, welcome. Please stay, please share, please like. Sorry, it's proper late and this is really last minute as usual, but it doesn't matter. I'm here with conversation. Excuse the bad light. Excuse the bad lighting, guys. I am knackered. It's like 3 a.m. To go inside there to bring my tripod on is just long. So please do take me as I am. Please like and subscribe. So let's just go straight into it. There are two videos that were sent to me on Instagram that really troubled me, and I decided to quickly speak on it. The first one was, first of all, I truly believe that right now everybody has a podcast. However, not everybody should be allowed to own or have one or speak on one, to be honest with you. The first one was a podcast where a lady was talking about the fact that most men who are not financially stable always gravitate towards big women who are financially stable, and that they do that because those women take care of them and pretty much cover up their insecurities. And I thought, this woman is dumb.
Because most big girls are going to have good credit, have some money, and be able to help take care of them.
And cook.
Bigger woman says, help. Smaller woman says, oh, I have to carry that load. Oh, I got to take care of her. Bigger woman says, she going to help me. She going to put this load over her back. So
because that's what she has to do to keep a man, to maintain a man.
To make up for it.
Yeah.
This woman is very, very dumb, because I don't know what size has to do with anything when it comes to a man being financially unstable and being insecure. I don't understand how a grown-ass woman with thinking faculties will deduce that men who are not financially responsible and are insecure only want women who are big and are financially stable. Like, make that shit make sense. Like, you just sat down in your house, somebody called you to come on a podcast, and then you just open your mouth. Wow. I'm going to insert the video there for you to listen to her stupidity. And I heard that and I just thought, it's really terrible the way people and the world literally just look at big women, plus size, whatever it is. You guys know I don't like to label myself as any of those, and it's not because I don't think I'm big, I don't think I'm plus size, I don't think I fit in that category. It's because I realized that once I start to give those names and those labels to myself, then the world starts to feel like they can pin such names on me, and I don't want to be that person. However, I'm very proud of my body. It's taking me a while, and some days I look at it and some days I'm not comfortable. But it's not to the point where I would let someone who has never walked in my shoes tell me what she knows or what she doesn't know. It was such a retarded, lack of emotional, intelligent conversation. Anyways, the second one was a video that went viral of a plus size woman with her husband who is pretty much buff, hinged. He's a gym, he's really well built. And they're done a transition video where they were in a towel and then they jump and then they're fully dressed. People chose to start going into her husband's DM, women, to throw themselves at him, to make advances towards him. People also chose to tell him why they thought they were better candidates as opposed to his wife. And so she did a video that was very, very profound. And I'm going to insert that as well. But it's really so sad to think, and I say to think because I try not to, that women of different body size think themselves better than women on the heavier side. And as much as it hurts me, I think what hurts me more is how we don't realize how patriarchy has just played a huge role, but most importantly, how women constantly keep pushing this narrative. You know what I mean? It's sad enough that you hear it from men, but you hear it more from women. How dare you as a woman send a message to her husband telling him that he deserves to be with a slimmer woman who will be more complimenting.
I posted a simple transition video of me and my husband going from towels to dressed up together. This is not unlike what all kinds of different couples do on this app. My video went viral, and I know we all know why. It's because by beauty standards, we don't make sense. The world looks at us and immediately values Scott more than me. And since we don't add up, people try to add things to my side of the equation to make it make sense by saying things like, oh, she must not have been fat when they met, or oh, she's gotta be rich. Or they try to decrease his side of the equation by saying things like, he must be gay, or he fetishes fat women. We've been made to believe that somebody who is physically fit like Scott could never in a million years be in love with or compatible with a fat woman. And that's solely because the world has literally taught us that we have to value our worth on our bodies. A woman slid into Scott's DMs and said, you should be with somebody who looks like me. She was thin and by beauty standards, a 10 out of 10. Here's the thing though. Me telling myself for the majority of our relationship that I'm not worthy of his love because of my body is the exact same thing as this thin woman telling him that she is worthy of his because of her body. I'm undervaluing myself and she is overvaluing herself. We've both been made to believe that our value lies in our body. I get asked this question all the time. Do you get jealous when people hit on your husband? And my answer is always no. Most of the time people are put off by this or confused as to why not. That's because when people typically slide into his DMs, they're leading with their body first. And on the scale of what my husband values, how well my body fits into the beauty standards is not on the top of his list. He values my humor and my commitment and my love and my caring heart. And none of these things that he values about me change if my body changes. So when someone slides into his DMs leading with their body first, he's asking, but what else? Because he, like I, know that people's values don't lie in how well their bodies fit into society's trash beauty standards. And I get it. If this is the way you think, it's the way you've been taught. However, it is your responsibility to unlearn it.
All this social construct, it's just bullshit and it's boah. I'm trying not to speak too much English because I don't want to use the terminologies that will throw this thing off, but I'm hurt and I'm pained. You see, whether you're skinny, whether you're slim, whether you're thick, whether you're curvy, whether you're fat, whatever it is, we all have struggles. We all deal with insecurities, some more than others, but then you will never know if you never ask or you don't share. But who are you to think that you're more deserving of something than the other person just simply because you guys look different? It's painful and it's heart-wrenching. What I loved about the video and her response was there was no emotion. It was straight, intelligent, come back and clap back. And it's so sad what society has really done and the world. And I'm not here to say, oh, if I'm being honest with you, 95%, because I don't even have the proper statistics or figures. And guess what? I don't fucking care. I don't care that most men low-key secretly like bigger girls than slimmer girls. I don't care much for it. All I care about is that whoever I'm with would want to be with me for who I am, not what I look like on the outside. And she stated it categorically in that video, where she said her husband is one of those people, one of those men who doesn't care about the outside. He loves her for her heart, her kindness, her character, her personality. And when it boils down to it, those are the things that matter the most. The other day I was having a conversation with someone, which was before this video even dropped. And I was like, you know what? We all are guilty of it, and I am as well. I remember just before I entered uni, and before I even started thinking, which is crazy, I would see certain couples together and I'll be wondering, what are these two doing together? Like, they are like night and day. By this time, I wasn't even necessarily comparing body type, just in terms of behavioral patterns. And then that's when I started hearing the notion of, oh, opposites attract, oh, you are what you attract, and all that brouhaha. But as I've gotten older, when people literally nudge me at certain places that we go to, and they're like, look at this guy and that babe, what an odd pair. I'm like, yeah, odd to you, but they definitely have a lot in common for them to be together. I think in this 2022 and beyond, we need to get to that point where we stop, especially as women, pulling each other down based on how we look. Sweetie, if you want to do your body, do it. I don't give a shit. But what you're not going to do is do your whole body, feel good about yourself some days, and then on the days where you feel good about yourself, you want to tear another woman down because she doesn't look like you. Society and the world keeps shifting what the standard of beauty should look like. But we're grown enough as individuals to know better. Also, please, let's be guided here. Let's remember that it's not what you think that you should always say. Sometimes shut up. Sometimes shut up. The world and the internet is really a terrible place. People are constantly finding ways to pull people down and to tear people down. Do you know what it is every day? I was having a conversation with J Booms today at this party, and it was the craziest of things because I was like, oh, for me, man, I need to lose some pounds, man. I have something I need to shoot that's coming up. And she's like, oh, Bimbo, last time I saw you, you've actually lost weight. I'm like, girl, nah. I'll be feeling heavy. I'm just tired. She's like, Bimbo, it's not even easy. I'm like, listen, this 35. I need to do a video on the one was before turning 35. I need to do a video of what I've learned in this 35. The struggle, it's exhausting. Before I go to bed at night, I'm thinking what I'm going to eat tomorrow. When I wake up in the morning, I'm thinking, do I need to work out first, or I should work out first before I put food in my mouth? It's a struggle every day. I have a friend who's on the smaller side, and her struggle constantly is how to eat enough calories to make sure that she's able to maintain her weight. I have another one dealing with serious acne. I have guy friends who are dealing with weight, dealing with acne, there's so many things that we're all struggling with. That how dare you think that your own struggle is better than another person's struggle because it looks different, and that you want to speak on it. See, with the access to social media, let's be kind. Let's be kind, and then let's use our brain. I'm not here to pit, and I don't want to go into all that again. Like I said, oh, slimmer is better, thicker is better. None of that. Be healthy, be happy. And sometimes if you don't understand something, don't speak on it. It's not your concern. Who are you to judge? Who are you to say? Also, if you don't like the way you look, do something about it. Some days are good days, some days are bad days, but you first of all need to start with just trying to love yourself and just trying to be comfortable in your own skin. Whatever that skin looks like, whatever color of skin you have, whatever type of body shape you have, embrace your skin, your body, and yourself. Nobody will. Nobody will. Nobody will. Sometimes I even find myself questioning myself. I'm like, oh my God, I feel so huge. Oh my God, who's going to love me for my size? And then I walk past and I see somebody who's double my size, but the person is in joy. I see someone who is not even close to anything, and the person is miserable. And so the point I'm trying to make is that we're all dealing with shit. But please, the last thing we need to do is be pitting ourselves against each other on top body size. Anyways, that's what I wanted to say. Please comment your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think in the comment section about these two videos, and not necessarily who to blame, but how we can go about shifting this mindset, how we can go about making people learn and unlearn. It is not in your place to tell people what healthy looks like, because really and truly in these times that we're in, healthy doesn't have a look. It genuinely doesn't. It genuinely doesn't. I said it. Right now, you're having researchers telling you that BMI is a scam. You know what I mean? I have way better endurance and stamina than most people that I know who are not even half my size. Like I've said before, if you're not happy with something, fix it. If you're not happy with how you walk, the way you talk, when you walk up a staircase, you're panting, do something about it. If you're not happy with the fact that you're too thin, too slim, do something about it. But what you're not going to do is pass on all your insecurities and project it on another person, or think that you're more deserving because of how you look. Sweetie, bye. Alright guys, please subscribe, please share, please like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodaloos. Shout out to Ngozi, man, for this, beats, because it's popping.